and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tiki and it's nice to be here again. If you're new here, you're welcome. It's nice to meet you. Please check around my channel. Sure you'll find something to entertain you or educate you because I make both entertainment videos and educational videos. So please look around. If you love music, I got covers. If you love cooking, I share some really nice recipes you should try out. And if you're just here for the educational videos, then here I am. Today I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to get an admission in Germany. From one of my last videos, somebody asked a question if it was going to be possible for me to go through the admission procedure. So here we are. Today's video is going to be all about answering the question, and I hope it's going to serve as a motivation for anybody who's trying to study here in Germany, be it in the bachelor, a master's, or a professional course like medicine, pharmacy, or a PhD program. So here are 7 critical steps you need to take when you're trying to get an admission in Germany. Number 1, you need to find a study program. Yeah, I know it sounds obvious, but it's not that obvious. Some people just dive into it without really thinking, you know. But the key to your success I think the key to your success when you're studying abroad is your passion towards what you choose to study. Because things really get tough when you're studying abroad sometimes. And if you're not passionate about it, believe me, you're going to drop it like hot potatoes and move on to the next one, and before you know, you would have changed courses like I don't know how many times, wasting your time in the process and getting discouraged all along. So it pays off if you really just take some time back, sit and think about what you want to study. You know, it has to be something you're both passionate about and something that's going to do well in the job market. Passion is necessary to be able to hold on in the tough times. So please take time out, even if you need a mentor to help you find a suitable subject, you know, take time out and do just that. And the subject could be something which is also linked to something you have studied previously so that you can have a good foundation. So that's point number 1. I think it's very, very, very critical. Don't let nobody tell you that you could come and study this and just take it at face value, you know. Sit down and really think about it and think about if that's your calling, if that's your passion, if that's what you really want to do in life. And then you can continue with step number 2, which is choosing the right university. When it comes to choosing the right university, you have 2 possibilities. You have DAAD, which is like an academic exchange service here in Germany with a list of universities and the courses they offer. You can feel free and just scroll the database and find out which one you want. Another thing which can help you is Google. Google is always your friend, you know. If you Google, you're going to find maybe like the top 10 universities which offer the courses in what you want to study. I should warn you though, going by the top 10 universities on Google could limit your chances depending on the course you want to study. If you're going to, this is especially important for people who want to study courses like pharmacy, medicine, or other type of stuffs, you know. Why? Because those courses are like numerous clauses. They have a limited amount of spaces allocated to international students. It could be like maybe 3 places offered only, and it's not just numerous clauses for international students, even the German students. Like, it's a very competitive course, many people want to study it, so the chances are limited. Going by the top 10 universities is like trying to take a chance at getting into the most wanted courses in the most wanted universities. You really have to be very good, you know. So I would advise you should be very careful if you're going to go by the top 10 universities. And honestly, I wouldn't want to call out universities to recommend for you to do your admission process in, because who knows, you might apply and get your admission anywhere. But as a tip, I'm going to tell you, when applying, try to at least drop an application in a university found in one of the smaller cities. Yeah, because it's relatively easier to get applications in such universities as in bigger universities. An example of such is Keele University, where I studied. So now that you already know what you want to study and you've chosen the university, the next important or crucial step is to check on the requirements. Some subjects are going to require a German proficiency test, and it could be a test DAF or DHAs that you're going to have to do on your own and attach with your application. Some of them depend on if the course are being offered in English, might need something like TOEFL. It could also be possible that maybe you are straight up from high school and your high school in your country does not correspond to the high school level in German. Then you might have to do something like a Studienkolleg before you get into the university. That's some sort of preschool. So you just need to go on through all the requirements which are listed and check to see that you have them all. Now, choosing your university, you have met up with the requirements. The next step, which is the fourth step, is you need to apply. Applications for international students is being done through UniAssist. UniAssist is like an online portal with forms which you get to fill out and you get to attach your PDFs and everything, and you apply online directly, and you receive a confirmatory email to show your application has gone through. They then contact the universities, the various universities which you've applied to. Now, the application fee in UniAssist, from what I read, is 75 euros. And based on the country in which you're applying from, it could be a bit more, depending on if you have to pay some bank charges whilst doing the transfer. Now, in all these, it's important to take note of point number 5, which is the application deadline. Depending on the course you choose to study and the university you choose to study in, the courses could either be offered in the winter, the summer semester, or both winter and summer semesters. And all this is not going to pay off if you don't pay attention to the deadlines. So what I read for the application deadlines was sorry, I gotta check it out. The 15th of January and July for both the winter and the summer semester respectively. Those are for the numerous clauses courses, and the non-numerous clauses courses, it extends to the 31st of July for the applications in the winter semester. So please be time conscious when you're trying to get your application, so you don't stay home for another 1 year or 6 months waiting. So now that we're all done with all that and you've sent in your application, the next step you have to prepare for is step number 6, which is your finance. Because assuming everything works out well, as we wish it's going to do, then you're going to have to prepare a financial statement for your visa application, and this could be to the tune of almost 9,000 euros. It's 8,000 something. I think the last I checked was 8,700 euros. That's going to be blocked in an account, and you're going to have to show the embassy that, hey, I'm going abroad, but I'm not going completely broke. I'm not going to be a burden to you all. I can take care of myself. Now, the money is very important, without which you're not going to be able to have a visa. I'm going to make a video eventually on the cost of living here in Germany, so you know where all that money is going to go into. But it's just important for you to note, without the money, you're not going to get the visa. So I think there was another possibility of getting a family member to sign an affidavit to show that they could going to be able to support you financially. But then it has to really be a family member, one which they can be able to prove without all reasonable doubts that is linked to you by blood or family, in really your family, without which is going to be really complicated. Yeah, so the money has to be put in place. Last but not the least, point number 7, assuming your application has gone through, you've gotten your visa, while you're in the process, the next thing you have to be doing is finding accommodation. It's not really easy to get accommodations here in Germany. You might have to start even before you get your visa. Like once you get your application letter, you just start getting you just go out there and start looking for accommodations. Most university have like student hostels which they provide, just the spaces are limited. And if you don't start in time, you're going to spend a hell lot of money renting outside the students areas. And the student hostels offered by the university, the cost of livings are really, really affordable, and it's just right. If you miss this opportunity and you have to rent outside the student hostel, you might end up spending double as much as you could have. So there we are, 7 steps which you need to consider when trying to get an application in Germany. I hope this video was helpful to someone. I hope it's going to help you in your application process. I hope I was able to motivate somebody to do something about that thought which they've been having in your mind. And I hope to see you in my next videos. Hopefully I'm going to get to do something in the music department, or maybe in the cooking department, or maybe for you guys. However, whatsoever the case may be, please like, share, comment. You know the drill. Without it, I'm not going to grow, and I really like being here. I really like talking to you guys. So please boost me up. Like, share, and comment. Do something so that I can feel the love as well. Take care of yourself and wish you a great day. Bye.